So here we are, game number 1 of this best of 3. It is the winners round of Group F. The winner of this advances forward into tomorrow. Their work here will be completed. Spawning up in the top right hand position, we have got the red Protoss player, none other than MC. And his opponent down to the lower left, the blue Zerg representing Mouse Sports, it is Starbuck. Talking a lot about what they've eaten today. Do you know what I've eaten today? I ate some sausages and, well, for breakfast I had shredded wheat. That's how I started my day. A good whole grain breakfast cereal. Good to fill you up for the day. I've eaten a couple of cookies. They were really nice. My amazing girlfriend cooked me some sausage and cheesy mash in a nice gravy with some peas and carrots. Then I ate some more cookies. Then I had a banana. Now I've eaten some salad. I'm probably going to eat a bit more in a bit, probably another cookie. I do like cookies. So yeah, that's what I've eaten. Let me know in Twitch chat, let me know in the YouTube comments, what have you eaten today? And what did you like? What would you like to have eaten today? I don't know why we've got on this discussion, because not too much is going on early game. It's early game. Unless someone's cheesing, there's not much really you can talk about. It's a gateway expand. That is indeed a gateway. Meanwhile, Starbuck has gone through a hatch first. So now we can go back to talking about food. I like food. I eat tons of it. I really do. It's also quite interesting because I'm not that big. So I eat a lot of food. Though apparently I'm quite wide and not in a fat way. I'm just wide. According to my girlfriend anyway. I have wide shoulders. Anyway, this game. What's going on here? Not too much. A little bit of drone blocking at the natural just in case some sneaky stuff with... Proxy hatch! Oh my goodness, proxy hatch, proxy hatch. Oh my goodness, good times. The probe comes down and is like, you are kidding me, Starbuck. The boss toss is not going to be happy about this. Waiting to see what happens. Chrono boosting out the Zealot. Forcing a chrono boost to get spent. Note there's only the one gas at the moment for MC. Could follow this up with a little bit of Zealot pressure. Wait and see if he grabs another gas anytime soon. Overlord coming across, sees that... Okay, a second Zealot being made. This is already throwing MC a little off what he'd want to do. He's attacking his opponent's natural base with a probe there. This was a hatch pool opening, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 61 seconds. 42, yeah, so hatch pool. Wait and see how this all goes through. The hatch may be allowed to finish up, because then, of course, the creep spread comes through, and it delays things even further. Second gas now coming through to MC. He's got his mothership core coming across as well, ready to deal with this hatch. With 2 Zealots, the probe, and the mothership core, it will still finish up with quite a bit of health left on it, actually. So that means this creep spread is going to spread out, delaying the natural base of MC. It's always really annoying. Backing these units away, because of course it doesn't want to have the broodlings attacking any of these units if it can avoid it. But still, a couple extra seconds there. Creep spread will have to recede. That takes a heck of a long time. Only the shield energy going down on these Zealots. Now a counter-attack is going to come through. The hope is that because Starbuck invested in this, he won't be able to get many Lings out in order to defend. But he's already got 4 on the way. The 2 Queens popping out as we speak. So they should be able to stop most of this hassle and annoyance. Oh, a Ling came out. There was 1 lava produced. Okay, there was still a Stalker. That's right. I was going to say, that can be really annoying. 2 Lings. This was really smart, actually. I like this. It was cute. Probe taking a little bit of damage. It's delaying that naturally even further. 2 Zealots and a Stalker pushing in towards the natural base of Starbuck. But Starbuck having way too much fun with these Lings at the moment. These 2 sneaky Lings that creeped on through. Mothership core, 2 Zealots and the Stalker. Aren't really able to do much. There's a decent amount of Lings here. The Queens are in position as well. It's all going to be a bit of a hassle if they try moving. So they're just like, screw it. Let's go home. We're building a natural base anyway. 1 Zergling's still alive. Dead now. Splattered all over that very nice looking floor. That kind of looks like a marble-ish style floor. That'd be really cool. So anyway, at the moment we do have more probes coming through. Twilight counts are coming down from MC as well, who's getting chased down by some speedlings actually. This is dealing a decent amount of losses if we take a look at this. Take a quick look. He's already lost 1 Zealot. Gonna lose that second one. This could actually be quite problematic. More Lings are coming through. Starbuck is going to be able to deny this natural. I don't think there's any choice in the matter. 2nd sentry's coming. There's 2 Stalkers there. But I just don't see how this can do anything. It's gonna be cancelled. This is really good for Starbuck. Further delaying this natural base of MC. And knowing that he's in a really good spot, does what all good Zerg players should do, drops down some Spore Crawlers, because when behind Dark Shrine and right on cue, that is what MC is doing. He's going for that Dark Shrine. Hasn't even been seen. No, it hasn't. This is just going, well, if behind Dark Shrine. Still more delays being added in here. The Nexus is going to try and get remade. The Speedling's coming back. Of course, the third base for Starbuck is also on its way through. But it's a little way off at the moment. This is really, really good. The natural base for Starbuck, or sorry, the third base for Starbuck is well ahead of the natural of MC, and I mean a lot. Rotron is also coming through. A lair now also on its way. Is there any proxy pylons down? I don't think there is, and Starbuck is playing such a brilliant game here. Scouting around every possible location with these Speedlings to try and find any proxies. Not going to find one. There's no probe out on the map. And as a result, even though this Dark Shrine is getting close to completion, it's not really going to be able to do anything much, because there should be time for a Spore to come down here. The lair won't quite be done, to be fair, so there won't be Overseers immediately, so a Spore would need to be at that third base. Okay, there was a pylon down the bottom right, but it's been found. That Dark Shrine, it's going to be really close. We'll finish. That should allow the war pins. One Dark Templar going to come through. A little bit annoying. Not the end of the world, though. Third base is going to take a little bit of damage, but to be honest, the lair should be able to finish in time, and some detection coming over there. There's the detection at the natural base. It's under there. There we go. So that Dark Templar isn't going to have too much fun. More Overseers morphing. Sees the shimmering. Knows that something's up. And MC is in a really rough spot this game. More DTs out on the map. Running across the long way. But as it stands, Starbuck up by 12 workers. Up by a base. And his tech is actually looking pretty good. He's also mass droning now. Knows that MC invested a lot going for that Dark Shrine. And so goes, well, it didn't do anything. I can drone really heavily now. And there's not really a transition you've got quickly out of that. Especially when you were on one base for so long. Starbuck did a great job of denying that natural base for just such a long period that it's really thrown MC off of his normal game plan. +1 is sitting a little way ahead as well for Starbuck, and just overall in this game, Starbuck is ahead. Resources lost. Starbuck has lost a little bit more, but again, his economy is a lot better. He's up to 60 drones now. Starting more roach production, starting tunneling claws too. This could be a very interesting build. Is that a photon cannon coming down? It is. Okay, so there will be detection. That's really important. It stops those borrowed roaches sneaking on by and just having a great time. A couple of DTs sitting around, checking the potential fourth base locations, and I do like that. But Starbuck, he's not waiting for that. He's up at the 4 gas. He's pumping out a lot of roaches. One Dark Templar waiting there for now. Going to see that there is a fair few roaches, and that's a bit of a giveaway. Though there's a lot of roaches there. No gases here either. But what's MC going to do? He's adding in a mortal now. Chrono boosting as quick as he can, but it's a fair way off. His third base can't get taken. There's a burrowed Zergling there. And as far as I'm aware, there isn't an observer. No, there isn't. So no way to deal with that. That's going to further delay things. Starbuck is just in such a good position here. And I know I've said that like 10, 15 times, but MC is really going to struggle. Is his Immortal trapped as well? No, it can't be. Is it? Can the Immortal not get out? No, it could go that way. Okay. Should be able to get out there. Meanwhile, roaches coming forward. Tunneling claws is just a couple of seconds off. About to kick in. This is when things start getting very, very tense. Very crazy. Where's he going to go? Still no third base come up. A photon cannon getting made because there isn't an observer, but MC doesn't want to stop the production. Moving forward now. Oh no, this is going to be disastrous. There's no detection here. Okay, sees the shimmering. The roach is trying to chase this down. They could get in a really nice spot. If they unbury here, they can just flat out kill a lot of stuff. The Immortal already going to get caught. The photon overcharge is triggering. The Immortal, first one is not yet down. Quick little burrow under from those roaches. A lot of sentries taking damage. The photon cannon is granting detection. Photon overcharge dishing out a decent amount as well. An observer now coming through. Quite a few roaches went down in exchange for just one of those immortals. But more roaches coming through behind this. We've got a Dark Templar as well attacking into the main base of Starbuck. But MC unable to secure up that third. Loses the pylon he had there. Loses the cannon he was getting through as well. There are still 2 immortals here, but these tunneling claw roaches are quite formidable, especially if the sentry count continues to decline. Comes straight under, allows those force fields to be completely irrelevant to this fight. Clumps up, the immortals dishing out good damage. You can see they've got 11 and 6 kills between them, dishing out a lot of fire to these roaches. Will force them back, but at the cost of a heck of a lot of sentries. A couple more sentries may even get focused here if they are targeted, but no, the immortals get the damage down. Another Dark Templar coming through. Overall, MC has been able to kill 15 workers with Dark Templars while that was going on. But he lost a lot of gas. If we look at the resources lost, MC has lost nearly the same amount, but I imagine a lot of that was in the form of Vespian losses. If we look at the overall sentry count, 6, 5 Dark Templar, and the Immortal. That is a big investment. Sure, more Immortals are coming through. I quite like to see potentially a couple of Hydralisks thrown into this composition, because that would really wreck everything here. There's no form of splash out for MC. Starbuck has now gone up to all 6 gases, so could afford to do that. He's still at the 61 drones, but instead just pumping mass roaches for the moment. Wants to try and defend this, and it probably is a wise move. MC not trying to retake that third, is just going all in here, so I take it back. Starbuck much more intelligent than I am, and goes in now for the roaches. They're pushing forward. There's only 2 sentries here, so the force fields are incredibly limited. The Immortals are dishing out a lot of damage. 1 falls, 2 more still remain, taking a big chunk of fire. MC though pushing forward. More roaches still need to come through. This is not as comfortable as Starbuck would probably like. He needs to kill off these Immortals. So once they're all down, suddenly the roaches can start dealing a lot better with this. There's no detection here, so that means that these units and these roaches can burrow up, waiting for reinforcements. Can look to try and get a bit more damage. Unburrow going to be trading yet again. There are no Immortals here. The blink is very, very nice. The roaches burrowing, unburrowing. The important thing here for Starbuck is he wants to be able to win this fight. If he does, he's in a very good spot. The blink micro, very precise from MC. He's utilizing these Stalkers to their maximum ability. The drones and roaches fighting to those Zealots. The Stalkers, though, still blinking back. Starbuck struggling to get that critical mass of units required to stop this force. MC doing such a good job of blinking these Stalkers, keeping them alive. Expert control coming down here. Still though, the third base stands. A lot of damage has been done. New waves of warpins coming through, and Starbuck's in a lot of trouble now. He probably needs to just sacrifice up that third. Needs to get out more units. Being completely reliant on those roaches is causing him some problems. The upgrades are tied, 1-1 on both. But down goes the third hatch. Starbuck has lost quite a few drones. He's trying to pump out a couple more units. Waiting for them to come through. Overall army supply, 61 to 60. No force fields here, as those 3 Immortals, they did the big damage. Starbuck still waiting. Wants to take the best trade he can. Bringing a couple of drones over here. That's just really to buffer up some damage. He knows that he's got to hold this. The roaches burrowing, unburrowing, making sure they regenerate a little bit of health, trying to reduce the damage they take. But the blink micro from MC is just so good. The Stalker count, though, is slowly falling. The roach count, though, falling a lot quicker. GG is called, and MC fights back from a very tough position to take game number 1 of this best of 3.